Fighting out of Sharon Hills, Pennsylvania, Smokin' Bert Cooper. And in the blue corner, weighing in at 230 pounds, he was a silver medalist in the 1988 Olympics. He is undefeated with a record of 19-0, 17 by KO. Fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, Riddick Lamont Bowe。
大家好，师傅从业风水20余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过八字测算、命理分析、风水布局、法事化解等方式知命改运，并获得了巨大成功。如果你的财运不佳、事业不顺、情感婚姻不和等诸事烦心，原主可添加雨林师傅微信1185732211，帮你调节化解。记住微信11857322。
Now the thing to watch out for, Riddick Bowe has 17 knockouts in his 19 pro wins. 7 of those knockouts have come in the first round, but once again, he is about 10 pounds heavier, Ferdy.
He certainly doesn't look it. He still looks tall. I mean, he's a very tall man. He can certainly carry that 230. Now, what we got here is a very heavy punching Bert Cooper, who, if you stand in front of him, will give you a terrific bout. If you box him, he doesn't know what to quite do with you. You see the disparity in size.
And you see Cooper taking the fight right to Bowe.
Bowe's fight is to box. He's a superior boxer, to use his size and get away with him. Sometimes Bowe just doesn't pay attention. He's not focused. As I said, Eddie Futch has kept him right on track, but Eddie Futch had a hip operation, which fortunately turned out very well. He is at ringside, but not in the corner. He is not able to go up and down ring stairs yet. And, of course, that's what resulted in Riddick Bowe adding 10 pounds. With his trainer in the hospital, he just did what he wanted to.
You see Cooper trying the swarming attack, trying to get inside the reach of Riddick Bowe here in round 1.
Cooper is a warrior. If you stand in front of him, he will fight you all night long. You have to box, you have to give him angles. And right now, Riddick Bowe is doing nothing but catching.
You know, we mentioned that Bowe has 7 first-round knockouts. Cooper's 19 knockouts. 8 of them have been first-round knockouts. So both of these guys like to get it done in a hurry.
Well, Riddick better get on track somewhere along the line here, because he hasn't done anything as yet.
To get out.
Now Bowe trying to back away a little bit. Once again, Cooper just stays right in his face.
Well, that's because Riddick is not using his superior height nor motion. He's not using his legs. I mean, here he is, this huge guy. All he has to do is move away from him and box him and jab him. He stands right inside, just within range of the little short arms of Cooper. Now, Cooper can punch. It's dangerous to be that close.
Cooper with a lot of personal problems in the past. Says that has all been cleared up over the past 11 months. And you see him just trying to get inside. And Riddick Bowe, one of the keys for him is his jab, and we don't see it here.
He has no space to jab. He's got to have distance, and there is no distance. There's no daylight between these two guys.
Come on, work and get out.
So far, Cooper has done exactly what he wanted to do, and I would imagine that Bowe is in for tongue lashing when he gets back to his corner, because he has not fought the way he's supposed to.
Pull your arm back.
And although Cooper will get hit with some shots in there, when he's that close, there's no leverage from Bowe.
Bowe, as you can see, a very tall and long arm guy. He needs some distance to punch, and he's not getting any. Cooper's just not letting him have any, nor is he trying to get any, and that's what he's going to hear about when he gets to the corner. Step back, get some room, now jab. Now right there, jab. Let that jab come in there hard.
Come on, work and get out.
Cooper has taken the fight to Bowe as we hit the end of round number 1, and he scores with an uppercut inside. So Smoking Bert Cooper heads back to his corner, as does Riddick Bowe.
And the guys that put down 10-1 on Cooper are already counting the money. They're looking at, they said, well, that first round is in, and keep him off at the end of your jab. Now, you see, now let's see how long he tries to keep that distance. There he is. That's the jab, and that's the distance he needs. This is what Eddie Futch wants. Move away when he moves in. Make him pay for it when he comes in.
Right now, early on, we're seeing that Cooper's coming up short because he can't get inside. He had his way in round 1. He just walked right in.
You've got to almost slap him in the legs and get him awake, Riddick Bowe, and get him focused. I mean, when he's focused, he's an excellent fighter. And he's a great prospect. But it's just difficult to get him to think every round and carry out the game plan. Right now he's doing exactly what he should be doing and what Eddie Futch wants him to do.
This is Bo's 7th fight of 1990, 6-0 with 5 knockouts. Cooper is 1-1 with 1 knockout here in 1990. Cooper last lost to Wayne Mercer back in August. Lost a 12-round decision.
And outside of the Tyson fight with Douglas, that might have been the finest heavyweight fight in the last year or two. They just went at it. But that's because Mercer's not a boxer, he's a puncher, and they like to stand in front of each other and let fly.
Don't hold it.
Here you have a possibility of a great boxer to be showing his technique right there. That's the kind of thing that Bo has to do.
Good uppercut by Bo.
Well, the action heating up now as Bo is landing some blows with heavy intention. That uppercut is exactly what Futch said. Once you get used to the jab, go with the uppercut.
Punch to get out.
Nice right hand by Riddick Bowe.
All right, great. Step back, step back.
Richard Steele separating the fighters. A much better round number 2 for Riddick Bowe.
Step around. Stick down right there.
When Cooper gets inside, he can do a little damage.
Get it back, get it back.
Oh, good right hand by Bowe. And Cooper is down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay? Keep him up.
Will Cooper make it to the end of round 2?
Yeah, he's going to beat the...
Cannot be saved by the bell.
4, 2, 5, 3.
That is it.
Steele stopped and he is definitely out. He just came within 1 second of beating that bell. 1 second more and that would have been all. But that's a huge guy who is 6'4" and at 230 pounds. When he lands the right hand, believe me, that's electricity. That's power in the hands. Of course, I always felt Cooper just too little. Against big heavyweights, you can't match.
Riddick Bowe with a second round knockout as he puts down Bert Cooper for the second time at the end of the round. And Cooper could not get back up. Is that a preview of what we'll see later on? The moment of truth? The bigger man against the smaller man?
You have a different quality opponent than Bert Cooper in Evander Holyfield, who is not a small man. No matter what anybody says, he is going to be 210 today. He's 6'1". He isn't. This little guy is a little guy, and it's a completely different kind of fight. It's apples and oranges. We're not going to see the same thing.
Riddick Bowe with his 16th knockout in the first 3 rounds. He now has 18 career knockouts. He is 20-0. And really, he followed his corner's advice. After what we saw in round 1, we see it here in round 2.
Now, watch how well he lands that right hand. Now, when a big man like that lands a right hand of that nature and then follows it up with another, but the first one was already enough right there. You see how well he positions himself to throw the right hand? The classical fighter. He has the makings of a great fighter. If they can get him to concentrate, if he listens to Eddie Futch, if he comes along, he can be a powerhouse in boxing. Can Riddick Bowe. Let's look at it from a different angle. You see how it's just perfectly thrown and perfectly connected. Now the second one just icing on the cake.
So Riddick Bowe with a second round knockout over Bert Cooper for the 23-year-old from Brooklyn, New York. And let's take a look at the second knockdown, which came with a second to go in the round.
Yeah, that's really a race to the finish. He got up with like 13 seconds to go. I really thought he was going to beat the time, but it wouldn't have been any difference. It would have just meant that it would have gone a little bit longer and he would take a little bit more punishment. This is probably more merciful. He was not going to get up. There was no way to do it. Riddick again displays good technique as a pro in finishing. He knew he had his guy in trouble. That little uppercut in there was devastating. Right hand followed by the left. It's just a rain of punches that are landing on poor Cooper, and he is out on his feet. He's out on the way down, and he was not going to get up. It was a short and sweet night for Cooper. I really don't think they should match Cooper against large heavyweights anymore.
So Riddick Bowe comes up
at 3 minutes and 9 seconds of the second round, and winner by TKO, Riddick Lamont Bowe.